Welcome, my dear listener. Are all how are you, the friends? That what I will tell you about today's class 9, lesson number 11. The name of story: A Shipwrecked Sailor. Writer by Daniel Defoe. So I started the story. One September 13, 1659, I, miserable Robinson Crusoe, being shipwrecked during a violent storm, came on shore on this dismal island. I call it the island of despair. I was almost dead, and the rest of my ship's com- company was drowned. I had neither food, house, nor clothes. I feared I would be devoured by wild beasts. When night came, I slept on the tree for fear of wild creatures. It rained all night. The rain continued through the next day with gusts of winds. Only a wreck of my ship was to be seen at low water. I swam to the wreck to rescue and secure for my survival some food and others provisions. I was able to collect some wood, cable, string, a knife, nails, and a gun. I also collected a hammock and some canvas with which I made a tent. I got some ink and paper. I also found some money, but they were useless to me in this barren island. I was some 100 leagues out of the ordinary course of the trade of mankind. I was convinced I had to spend the rest of my life alone in this wild, desolate island. I searched long for a place of safe habitation. I found a little plain on the side of a rising hill. On the rocky wall of the hill, there was a hollow place went in like the entrance to a cave. On the flood of the green just before this hollow, I resolved to pitch my tent. I cut the wood I collected into stakes. I dropped them into the ground in a semicircle around my tent. The stakes stood 6 inches apart from each other. I put the cables I had rescued from the ship around the stakes in the manner of a fence. I used a short ladder to go over the fence. Once in, I withdrew the ladder after me so that I was completely fortified against the world. Outside into this tent, I brought all my stores and provisions. After I had been on the island for 12 days, it occurred to me that I would lose the measure of time. This was because I had neither watch nor calendar. To prevent this, I cut with my knife upon a large post the date of my landing. I put a notch with my knife for every day. After a long spell of rain, I saw some fair weather around 7th November. I spent the next couple of days making small wood boxes to keep my provisions dry from the rain. Among the things I rescued from the ship, there was a small bag of corns, means for poultry feed. Most of it had been devoured by rest. I saw nothing but husks and dust in the bag. I emptied the contents outside my wall. This was a little time before the great rains. A month later, I discovered green stalks shooting out of the ground. I was astonished to discover it was perfect green barley by the June of 1660. I had gained security of food and shelter. In this same month, I developed a high fever and lay weak and 30. I recovered around 30 and gradually felt stronger than the day before. On 15th of July, I took a more particular survey of the island. Around 2 miles up, I found a brook with pleasant meadows by its bank, plain smooth and covered by grass. In a woody part, I found mills in great abundance and grape trees. The grapes were ripe and rich. Further into the land, I found a great number of cocoa, orange, and lemon trees. I carried great parcels of food homeward, and the journey took me 3 days. I was tempted to transfer my habitation to this valley of fruits. I did not because I still hope to be rescued by some passing ship on the sea. I did not want to enclose myself in hill and woods. I stand in view of the sea. 10 months had passed since I had set foot on this island. Previously, I had no lamp after dark. I collected a little tallow and a small clay dish. To this, I added a wick. I had thus made myself a lamp. I now began to seriously consider the circumstance I was reduced to. I decided to describe my state of affairs in writing. I began to keep a journal of average employment. I could not include all particulars because gradually I ran out ink. I found by the notch I cast on the post it was September 30 again. I had spent 365 days on this island. So, friends, were today's chapters. Like to come, please like it and enjoy. Those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, they must be subscribed to such adaptation. Thanks a lot to those who subscribe to my channel.